Good evening, everybody. I hope that all of you guys can hear me. I am just going to do a quick sound check. Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please please type in the chat that you can hear me. You can hear me? Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, so very good evening, everyone. Welcome to a Monday evening with Douglas Ng, and I am in the middle of chaos right now. Okay, and that's the topic. That's the topic for this evening. Okay, embracing chaos. Just 5 minutes ago. No, just 10 minutes ago, I experienced a power failure, and then after that, everything just went haywire. Okay, my system went down. Everything just went down. Okay, my computer went down, my camera went down, my audio went down. When I got it up, the camera was off and I couldn't connect. And right until 7:30, that was the time. That was the time when I finally got the system up to work again. And I was just thinking, oh my God, I will not be able to live stream with you guys today. And I'm going to take a very quick sip of water. So I'm here, and so I am back after 2 weeks. Okay, and really, the topic for this evening is embracing chaos and why uncertainty is the key to growth. And just 5 minutes ago was a perfect, absolute, beautiful demonstration of what chaos is. Okay, so what is chaos? Okay, so there are things that we want to do. Okay, there are things that we want to do, and there are plans that we have on how we're going to do the things that we want to do. So there's a point B that we want to get to. We are at the point A, and the plan. Okay, so I'm talking about what chaos is. Okay, so the plan. Okay, so we make plans to get to the point B. Okay, and we get our maps ready, we get our equipment ready, and then we get onto the journey. Okay, really excited to get to that point B that we imagined ourselves to be. Okay, that whether that vision, that dream, that goal. So plan B, point B is the destination. So we embark on that journey, and sometimes we embark on this journey to the point B with other people. Right? We have people who say, hey, let's go on this journey. Let's go on this journey together. And then we have our companions on the journey to travel together to a point B. Okay, so we happily go along. We travel on this road. Okay, all is fine. Okay, we talk about how exciting it is when we get to the point B. And then something happens. Okay, something will happen that will disrupt that journey. Okay, something that will happen that would just throw obstacles will arise. Okay, maybe we get to points where the road is broken. Okay, and we cannot proceed down that path, and then we need to find another way. Okay, other times there might be storms that come along, or other things that disrupt that journey, that create a mess. Okay, so we're happily going along. I'm happily going along, and then suddenly something happens that disrupts that journey, that creates a mess. Okay, that is what I call chaos, disorder. Okay, and then we have to figure out. Okay, then I have to figure out how to get through this chaos. Okay, and the journeys that I talk about, okay, comes in many forms, in many different situations. Okay, it could be a career that I'm developing. Okay, something that I'm doing, okay, that I have a plan for, as that's part of my career, okay, to achieve certain status, to achieve certain pay grades, to do certain things, to experience certain things, okay, in my career. Okay, so that's my plan. Okay, or it could be a relationship, okay, someone that I want to get to know, okay, and eventually, okay, spend maybe a lifetime together. Or it could be an investment that I'm making. Okay, so I put in the investment, and then I expect, okay, that investment will yield me a certain return. Okay, and then something comes along. Something comes along that messes it up. Okay, that forces me to relook that situation, and to figure out a way, okay, to get past that time, that point in time when that mess is created. Okay, so it could be, and this mess could be, it could come in many forms. It could be somebody coming to disrupt the plan. It could be the environment changing. It could be government creating new laws. It could be the company. So if I'm in a career, developing my career, it could be the company changing direction, or shutting down, or something, okay, that comes along that disrupts the plan. Now, how many of you have ever experienced something like that in your life? Okay, you're happily going along. Okay, that's that thing that you want to do. You're really excited to do it. And you're happily doing it, and then something comes along that messes everything up. Okay, so it's like you're putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Okay, and you're happily, really excited. Okay, 1,000 piece. Okay, a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. Okay, and you're putting the pieces together, and they're starting to form, and you're starting to see the picture. And then something comes along. Okay, your dog. Okay, once you play, messes everything up. Okay, or you spill your cup of coffee. Okay, over the, so it just basically creates a mess. How many of you have ever experienced something like that? Okay, chaos. Okay, which basically, essentially, is just a mess. Okay, it's a disturbance. Okay, to what is otherwise, okay, what otherwise would be a clear journey, a clear path. Okay, and I believe, okay, that all of us experience some form of chaos in our lives, okay, at some point in our lives. And chaos comes at different levels. Okay, so there's little chaos. Okay, little chaos. Oh, you don't really care about little chaos because you get, okay, this will pass. Okay, and then there are bigger chaos. Okay, where you're developing your career, and then something happens. Okay, somebody else overtakes you. Okay, the company shuts down, the environment changes. Okay, the economy doesn't go well. Okay, then you're forced to rethink. Okay, what are the options if this chaos has happened? And then of course there are really extreme chaos. Okay, when a family member falls ill. Okay, unexpectedly. Okay, or where there's a loss in the family. Okay, somebody gets into an accident. Okay, and then is disabled. Okay, or you fall sick. Okay, you find out, okay, that you have a critical illness, or you find out that you have a chronic illness that will change the way you live your life. Okay, so that's really extreme chaos. But in every chaos, the chaos comes up, okay, because something has disrupted a plan. So there is a plan. Okay, so we have a plan, and when we have a plan, usually the plan means that we know what we need to do to get from where we are to where we want to go. So there's a plan. It is known. And as we execute the plan, as long as we understand the plan and we have the resources to execute the plan, okay, everything is known, it is predictable. When chaos happens, okay, what is chaos? Chaos happens because something occurs that puts us into a situation where this plan that we have doesn't work anymore. And then we are thrown off the path that we're traveling based on this plan and the resources that we have into a territory where we don't have the map. Okay, we don't have the map of that territory, and so we are thrown into an unknown. Okay, so I'm thrown into this unknown right now, and then I have to figure out, okay, what I need to do to continue, okay, to do two things. Okay, the first thing is I need to figure out where I am, so that second thing, I can get back on track to where I want to go. Okay, so now I'm in this mess situation. Okay, essentially, this mess situation is a mess situation because I don't have the solution. I'm not prepared for it. Okay, I don't have the solution for the current problem and challenges and obstacles I'm facing, and so that's me in a situation of chaos. Okay, and then I might ask, I might ask myself, okay, why me? Okay, why is this happening to me? How many of you have ever asked that? Why is this happening to me? Me too. Okay, I ask, why is that happening to me? And in my life, I've experienced different types of chaos. Okay, many different types of chaos. And in the early in my youth, in my early life, I used to ask this question a lot. Okay, why is this happening to me? Okay, why does it always have to happen to me? Okay, how come other people, okay, have it so easy, and why does chaos happen to me? And then when I get into that, why me, poor me, the universe may not like me. Okay, when I get into that mode, I get into what I can recognize and say now is I become a victim. I become a victim of whatever is happening because I am in my mind, the way I see it, it is happening to me. Something is happening to me, and I don't have control. Okay, and when I don't have control, the only thing I can do, okay, is moan and complain, and it doesn't get me anywhere. How many of you have ever been in a victim mode before? Not that it's right or wrong, okay? Not that it's right or wrong. It is just an instinctive response for many people. Okay, when it feels that the world is against you, okay, when people are against you, okay, when nothing is going the way you want it to go, it can get very overwhelming. And then you look everywhere, there is storm. There's storm. The storm is just okay. You just want to get out of the storm. Okay, but everywhere you look, okay, there is rain, there is thunder, it is dark. Okay, you're feeling wet and cold. You can't see where you are. It gets very overwhelming. And there are many points in time I really also felt like giving up. Because every step was wet, every step was cold, every step was pretty darn lonely. Okay, and there have been many points in my life when I experienced chaos, when I felt so absolutely abandoned and isolated. And then, and in those times, I've asked, why me? But along the way, I grew a little bit older. And I started to look back in my life. I started to look back at the road that I've traveled. All these points of chaos are not permanent. The chaos will pass, the storm will pass. But in order for the storm to pass, I need to continue moving forward. Okay, I cannot stop. Okay, when I'm in a storm, okay, it just means that I've entered into a territory, okay, that is unknown. Okay, and the thing about life is this, okay, as much as we plan, as much as we want to have that smooth journey, okay, it rarely ever happens because there is absolutely no way that we can see what's ahead. Okay, so number one, With chaos, the chaos is not permanent, the chaos would pass. And the chaos is only occurring because I am in an unknown. I am in a storm. And I don't have the tools to protect myself in a storm. And if I don't have the tools, I don't have the knowledge, I don't have the map to get out of the storm, what do? Keep moving. Okay, keep moving forward, keep moving forward, keep moving forward, keep moving forward. That's number one. And eventually, I will walk out of that storm. Okay, so the one thing I've learned about chaos is that it's not permanent. And then in learning that, the next thing that I learned was I can get out of chaos. Okay, I am in absolute power to get out of chaos. And when I get out of that chaos, there is something that I would have learned that I didn't know before, which was in the middle of chaos, I felt absolutely helpless and overwhelmed. When I continue walking and get out of that chaos, the thing that I've learned that I didn't know before was that I can get out of chaos. So when the next time when chaos occurs, what do? I keep moving. I keep moving, I keep moving, I keep moving, because what I have learned and what I know is that I can get out of chaos. What I need to do is to keep moving, keep taking steps forward, because staying in chaos will never ever get me out of chaos. Staying in the middle of the storm will never get me out of the storm. Okay, I need to move. The storm will pass, or I will get out of the storm. That's number one. Then the next thing is, I can get out of chaos. Okay, it's not permanent. I can get out of chaos. The third thing is this. When I reflect on all the chaos that has occurred in my life, I realized that it was only chaos because there was something I did not know that I had not prepared for. Okay, I go into an unknown territory, and it's an unknown territory. Why is it unknown territory? Because I didn't prepare the map. I was not prepared, or I was not prepared for the storm. Okay, I expected that it will all be sunshine. Okay, I expected the road to always be smooth. I expected the road to always be straight. Okay, so I was not prepared. I didn't equip myself with the necessary knowledge, skills, and tools to be able to overcome these unknowns. So what do I do when I encounter chaos? Okay, I find out what I don't know. Okay, I ask myself, what is it that I don't know about this situation? What is it that I have not equipped myself with? What are the skills I don't have? What are the tools I don't have? What knowledge do I not have that is putting me into chaos right now? How come I don't know this? Oh, because I don't have a map. Okay, how come when in a storm it's creating chaos? Because I don't have an umbrella, because I don't have a vehicle, I don't have something to protect me. How come I'm feeling cold? Because I don't have gear that will keep me warm. Okay, how come I'm traveling so slowly? Because I don't have wheels, okay, to help me go faster. But I can learn. Okay, what I don't know, I can learn. What you don't know, you can learn. Okay, so that's a third thing, that chaos simply occurs because it is something that I do not know. It is a departure from the map that I have. And if I'm going to withstand chaos again, a term that I use, okay, is resilience. Okay, chaos is about stumbling and falling down, okay, about being unprepared. Okay, resilience is about getting up again and continuing to move forward regardless of whatever life throws at me. So what I started to learn after that was the best way to create resilience is to be prepared. Okay, will I be 100%? Will I be 100% prepared all the time? No, I will not. But can I be as best prepared as I can be? Yes, I can. So I equip myself. How do I equip myself? Education is key. Okay, to be able to see the world, to be able to see realities, to be able to see things that most other people may not see. And the first step to that, okay, is being aware of what I know and what I don't. Okay, and in the Ignite program that we run, the Ignite Your Ikigai Zone program that we run, I call this a model of the world. Okay, we all have a model of the world through which we see reality, through which we act, through which, okay, we do things, through which we create results. Okay, and there is no right or wrong model of the world. We all have a different model of the world. And then we create outcomes, we create results. Okay, and from that model of the world, we take action, we have a certain attitude, we have a certain frame, we then create results, and these results feed back to us, okay, what's working or what's not working, and then we continue to do what's working or what's not working. So the problem with that is this. So is that a problem? Yes, there's a problem. It's not good or bad. It is a problem. Okay, is that if we don't break out of that cycle, we will continue to reinforce certain types of behavior which may not work. And then we wonder why. How come I'm not making as much money? How come I struggle in my relationships? How come I feel that I'm not good enough? How come I'm always afraid of being betrayed? How come I'm always afraid of being abandoned? Okay, because there is a part of the model of the world that is shaped by an experience, by a memory, by a circumstance, by parents, by culture. Okay, that makes me see things a certain way. So if I have been betrayed in my life and betrayal is part of my model of the world, the way I will relate with other people, okay, would come from a fear of being betrayed. If I've never experienced love in my life, love would not exist in my model of the world, and I will not be able to demonstrate love or receive love. Okay, so that's one part of it. The other part that is a little bit scarier for me, okay, is when if someone has a negative behavior, okay, like lying or cheating, and getting away with it, it works. Okay, so no right or wrong, no good or bad, whether it works or not. Okay, so let's say I lie. Okay, I tell a lie, and then I realize I can get away with it. I tell a lie in order to create a result. I tell a lie in order to make money. I tell a lie in order for people to love me. I tell a lie to get attention, and then it works. And then and that reinforcement, that feedback tells me, hey, telling lies will work. And then I'll do more. Then I'll tell another lie, and then I'll tell a bigger lie, and I tell a bigger lie. Then I create a lot of deception, and it works because it might give me the attention that I desire, and that is the way to get it. Wow, it works. But the problem is this: inevitably, sometimes, okay, if I continue to tell lies, okay, the lies would collapse because lies cannot be held up. Okay, until except that if I continue to put one lie over another to support it, but if something gives way, the entire structure will collapse. And then I'll be in chaos. So some chaos we create for ourselves, okay, because we do things that don't work. Okay, I have a very simple philosophy of life. You can do whatever it is that you want to do, okay, because it is your life. Okay, go ahead. Okay, it's your life, and don't ever let anyone else tell you what to do or not to do. But I have a caveat to that. As long as you don't hurt or harm anyone in that process, including yourself. Okay, so for me, that's simple. Okay, so this is the model of the world, okay, that we have, okay, that can create chaos, or that can help us avoid chaos. Okay, what I know and what I don't. Okay, and I need to be aware of, okay, what I don't know, because what I don't know will get me into trouble. That's number one. Number two, I also need to be aware of what I know that may not be the truth, or what I know that may not be what works. Okay, and then I have to eliminate that. Okay, what I know that creates negative outcomes for me, I need to eliminate all that, and I need to start acquiring, okay, what works for me and what helps me create positive results and what helps me create value instead of diminished value in the world. And this model of the world, the way I see the world, the way I interact with the world, the way I create results in the world, okay, is the most critical thing, okay, that I need to be aware of. And the way to be aware of this is to constantly get feedback. Okay, because most of us cannot see our own models of the world. And if I'm not open to feedback, if I'm not open to getting information, and I'm constantly rejecting other information, no, I don't accept that. Okay, then I'm going to remain in a very, very fixed model of the world. And sometimes this model of the world does not work. It may be working now, but it's not sustainable. Okay, and this is what I call cognitive dissonance. Okay, all of us have a desire to be right. Humans have a desire to be right. Okay, we all do. How many of you want to be wrong? How many of you are ready to be wrong? Okay, or told that you're wrong? Okay, no. Okay, most of us want to be right. And then we have a certain model of the world that we accept as true. And then somebody comes along and tells us and gives us feedback. Okay, somebody can come along and give me feedback. So I may have a belief, okay, in my model of the world where miracles can happen. Okay, only good things will happen to people. Okay, and everyone can be trusted. So I might have that model of the world, and then so from that model of the world, I'll be trusting people. Okay, I will trust people, and even if somebody betrays me, okay, I'll justify that and say that, okay, maybe there's a reason for the person to betray me, and it's okay, and then I'll continue trusting. Okay, so that may be my model of the world. And somebody comes along and says, Douglas, you know the world is not so beautiful. Okay, not everyone can be trusted, and you shouldn't trust anyone. Now, in my model of the world, I can trust everyone. Somebody comes along and says, no, you can't trust everyone because everybody has different agenda, and you absolutely don't know, okay, what somebody else may do to you. Two things can happen. The first thing that can happen is I will reject this new information. I say, no, it cannot be. Okay, everyone can be trusted. So that I maintain my model of the world, so my model of the world doesn't change, and I continue on that path. Okay, the other thing that can change is I start to take a look, oh my God, maybe that's possible. Maybe I should not trust everyone. Okay, maybe I need to learn who I can trust and only trust some people and not everyone. And what happens if I do that is that my model of the world will change. It shifts. Okay, another example is this. I might believe someone, okay, my idol, somebody I admire, a mentor figure, a leader. Okay, because this leader is doing everything good and right and helping other people grow and providing education and loving and creating change and changing so many lives. So this leader must be a good person. And then somebody comes along and says, Douglas, do you know that there are certain things which are not very nice that's being done by this leader, by this person, this authority. So what do I do? Okay, what do I do? Okay, when and somebody else might come to me and present me with some facts. Now let's take a look at this. Okay, there's something wrong. Okay, there's something wrong because there seems to be a discrepancy in what the leader is doing. And then I can look at that information, which are facts, and I have a choice. The first choice I can make is, oh no, I cannot accept this information because my experience of this leader has been positive. My experience of this leader is that the leader has done good things, has changed lives. How can it be? Okay, so this must be fake news. And I can think of an example in another part of the world, okay, that demonstrates this. Okay, but I'm not going to mention what it is. Okay, and I believe many of you know what I'm talking about. Okay, in the far west, okay, there's a country, okay, where certain leaders, okay, are held up, okay, and then the rest of the people are looking at it and saying that, oh my God. Okay, but again, okay, everybody is entitled because everybody is just operating from their model of the world. So back to this, okay, so I might look at all this information, okay, as much as factual as this information may be, and say no, this information must be fake news because my experience of this leader is not like that. And then I will reject the new information and I will continue with this model of the world that I have, where this leader, okay, is someone I can admire and look up to, okay, who has given me a certain experience which I enjoy. Or even if there are certain experiences that were painful, but the positive experiences overshadow the negative experiences that I have, and I continue to believe in this leader, and nothing changes. The second thing I can do is to look at that information with an inquisitive mind and ask, is this possible? Is this possible? And start thinking for myself a little bit more and start investigating a little bit more and start looking at maybe if this is possible, then my experience may not be the right experience. Okay, or there's something else that I didn't know or didn't see before. And then I shift. Okay, I shift my perspective of maybe this person that I've admired for so long, okay, may not be the person that I've made him or her to be. And then my model of the world will shift. The way I see the world will shift. And then I make a different choice. I create a different possibility. Okay, so this is cognitive dissonance. Okay, I continue to believe what I know because that's my experience. Or I look at information, new information that's coming up, okay, that may shape and tell me a different thing. And all this comes with can only come with a very, very high level of awareness. Okay, there are still people, okay, I'm not saying that this is good or bad, right or wrong. Okay, I'm saying that this is a phenomenon, okay, it is human behavior. Okay, simply because of which evidence we choose to believe and accept and integrate into our model of the world. What information I choose to accept and integrate into my model of the world. Because that's my experience. There's still some people who believe that the world is flat. They are not wrong. It is just their truth. Okay, is it the absolute truth? I don't know. Okay, but in my experience, the world is not flat. The world is round. But that's my experience. Okay, can we totally, absolutely find facts to back it up? It seems so. Okay, there seems to be more facts that back up. Okay, the concept. Okay, that the phenomenon that the world is round rather than it being flat. Okay, but there are still people who are holding on. Okay, the world being flat. Not wrong. It just works for them. and they're living within their integrity. Okay, but it's created by this phenomenon called cognitive dissonance. And cognitive dissonance is very, very powerful. Beliefs, what we believe is very, very powerful. So how does this relate to chaos? When we have inaccurate maps, it may work for a while. Okay, then we get to a terrain, where we get to an area where this map doesn't work anymore, and then it throws us into chaos. And then we wonder why. Okay, because we operate with maps that don't work. Okay, we operate with maps, okay, that do not represent the terrain that we are on. Okay, it may be similar for a while. It may work for a while, but it is not sustainable. Okay, and then we get into chaos, and then we wonder why, oh my God, why did all this happen? But inevitably, okay, one of the things, okay, not inevitably, okay, ultimately, okay, one of the things that I really, really discovered about chaos and what to do with chaos is not to get into the chaos further. Okay, fighting chaos with chaos doesn't work. Okay, when in chaos, if I go into chaos, okay, I will see more chaos. And if I see more chaos and I try to fix the chaos, I can't fix the chaos. Chaos is part of the universe. Chaos is part of life. There's always balance between chaos and order. Okay, it is a duality of nature. Order can only exist because of chaos. Chaos exists because of order. Our job is to find the balance between chaos and order. Okay, to always find the balance between order and chaos. When in chaos is something that we don't know, okay, we need to step back. Don't go into the chaos anymore. Don't fight the chaos. Make chaos your friend. Okay, that's why that's ultimately the thing that I've learned. I need to make chaos my friend because I cannot avoid chaos. I need to embrace chaos and say, thank you, chaos. Because chaos tells me what I don't know. Chaos tells me the knowledge that I lack, the skills that I lack, the tools that I lack. Chaos tells me that I am not prepared. And then I learn. And as the side effect of learning, the side effect of getting out of chaos is growth. Okay, the side effect of getting out of an unpredictable situation into a predictable situation is knowing how, and that's growth. The next time I come to similar chaos or a similar situation, it will no longer be chaos to me because I have now the umbrella, the car, the windbreaker, okay, the shoes, the people around me to help me, the maps. Okay, now I am prepared, and this situation, which was chaos to me in the past, now is no longer chaos because I have learned not to fix the chaos. I have learned to travel through that chaos. And when I know what the chaos is, it is no longer chaos. I find order in chaos, but the only way to really do that is to step back, and continue stepping back. And as I step back from chaos, two things happen. The first thing that happens is I start to leave the chaos. I start to leave the chaos behind. The second thing that happens is I start to see a bigger picture of what the chaos was about. It's like this. If this mouse represents chaos and I'm in the middle of chaos, then the mouse is in front of me and I may not be able to see anything else. And I say, bloody mouse, okay, why are you blocking my path? Okay, because if you're blocking my path, you're blocking my view. I cannot see where I am going and I might get lost. Okay, and if this bloody mouse is there, okay, I cannot fight with the mouse because I will just get hurt. So I need to step back from the mouse and step back and step back and step back and step back. And eventually what I will see is it's just a bloody little mouse. What's the problem? Okay, look around it. But it's not just stepping back. Stepping back is not enough. Okay, so stepping away, stepping back is also stepping up. Get above the chaos. If I'm in a valley, if I'm traveling in a valley and it's bright and shiny, okay, it's very nice because the valley is sheltered. Okay, the valley protects me from too much sun or too much rain, okay, too much wind. And it's very nice to travel in the valley. And then suddenly fog descends. Okay, there's no more sun. Okay, I can't see. I can barely see. Okay, 2 steps ahead of me. I'm just shrouded with this fog that I don't know where I am. Okay, I can't fight this fog. I can't. Okay, I cannot go away. I cannot sweep it away. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to step back. I need to step up. I need to climb up the mountain. I need to get to a higher point, because when I get to the higher point above the fog, okay, so if I'm in the valley and down here, there's all the fog, I need to climb up. I need to climb up. I need to climb up. And at some point, I'll be higher than the fog. Get out of the chaos. And if I'm out of the fog, I start to see, if I'm at a higher point, I will start to see things that I may not have seen if I'm at the bottom of the valley. I see further. I see that the fog will end. I see that there is a lake or an ocean, okay, in the distance. I start to see, okay, I see forests. I start to see things at a higher point that I wouldn't see if I'm in the valley. And here's where I'll say, I need to say thank you, fog. Okay, thank you, fog, which created the chaos, which forced me to move up to a higher point so that I can see things that I've never seen before. And when I can see things I've never seen before, I will see opportunities that I've never seen before, that I've never known before, that I never even ever expected to occur, to be available. I get a view from a very, very vantage point, which I would never have gotten if the fog hadn't descended, if the chaos didn't occur. I wouldn't have moved up to see what I am able to see. So that's what I've learned about chaos. Make chaos your friend. So now, instead of asking why me, instead of asking why is this happening to me, that question has changed. What do you think that question has changed to? That question has changed to, what is this designed to help me learn? What am I supposed to learn from this? What lesson am I supposed to get with this chaos? So I'm no longer in distress. Okay, I no longer worry about, oh my God, okay, this is so difficult, this is so unknown, this is so scary. Okay, my model of the world has shifted to, what is this designed to help me learn? Okay, what is this designed to teach me? What lesson, okay, am I going to get with this? What is the universe telling me that I need to do? And now I see fundamentally chaos is my friend who's just gently nudging me. As I travel in life, chaos will say, Douglas, go this way. Douglas, go this way. Turn a little bit. Douglas, go this way. And sometimes chaos will say, Douglas, move it. Move it. Okay, change direction. Okay, go do something else. But I always have a choice. Okay, I always have the choice. Hey, don't disturb me. Don't bother me because I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy doing what it is I'm doing right now. Life is good. Okay, don't disturb me. Okay, life is good. And then chaos will come again. Douglas, go, move, 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 move. And I say, don't disturb me. And what I've learned is this. Okay, I can only ignore chaos for so long. If I continue to ignore chaos, the chaos will build up, and eventually the chaos becomes a crisis. Okay, and when crisis occurs, okay, emergency, SOS, help, help, it's crisis, it's a crisis. Oh my God, why is this crisis happen to me? And now I hear a little voice called chaos that tells me, I told you so. I've been telling you, okay, to change, but you didn't change. And so now you're in crisis. You did it to yourself. So don't ignore chaos. Okay, don't ever ignore chaos. And we all know, okay, intuitively, we all know when there is chaos. Some of us choose to ignore the chaos because it's good. Okay, it may be painful, but it is good. Okay, I'm comfortable. Okay, what I call the danger of the comfort zone, or in another video that I made, okay, comfort zone death. Sometimes we are so comfortable because it's predictable, it's warm, it's nice, it's fuzzy feeling. Okay, even though there's something poking us, but it's okay. It's warm and comfortable and predictable. But you know what's out there? Okay, what's out there is really scary. I'll rather be in here feeling comfortable, predictable, even though it may be starting to get a little bit painful, but it's easier to be in here in my comfort zone than to be out there. Oh my God, you don't know what's out there. Okay, and then we don't venture. Okay, we don't venture beyond, and then we just keep making this up that this is comfortable and outside is not. Okay, but that may not be true. Okay, until we are willing to step out of our comfort zone, we will never know what is out there, and we continue to remain in our little world. Okay, feeling very comfortable, even to the point of discomfort, and we get used to the discomfort and we get used to the pain. It's okay because out there is scarier, but we don't know. Until we venture out, we have absolutely no idea, okay, what's outside. Okay, so people remain, and it's okay. Okay, it's okay. For me, it doesn't matter what other people do. Okay, for me, it is my own awareness and my own choice of what I decide that I want to do or create. And this awareness for me has taught me really one thing. Okay, that until I venture out into the unknown, okay, I really don't know, and then I stay isolated, okay, in this what may be comfortable but painful. And if I continue this way, okay, at some point the comfort zone may not be so comfortable anymore. Okay, chaos turns into crisis. That's why I've learned, okay, if I ignore chaos, chaos turns into crisis, and when crisis occurs, it is far more difficult to get out of. Okay, ignoring chaos is not preparing myself, not learning what I don't know, not equipping myself with more knowledge, skills, and tools. Okay, ignoring what I need, ignoring my growth. And then the chaos turns into crisis. And when crisis comes, okay, it's just simply crisis is just simply very, very big chaos. And if we don't solve the small chaos, we will never be equipped to solve the big crisis. Then it becomes an emergency. It becomes life or death. And I've seen that happen. And I've almost experienced things like that before. Okay, and they're painful. Okay, chaos is painful, and I will not diminish the pain or the discomfort. Chaos is painful, but pain is designed to help us grow. It's designed to help us learn. It is feedback to us that something is not working and we need to change. If we ignore the pain, it becomes very bad. Okay, if there is something, if there's something is not working, if we have a sickness and we ignore it, okay, we might actually kill ourselves. Okay, so if we ignore chaos, it becomes a crisis, and crisis becomes a lot more difficult to deal with. Then some of you may ask, then how about, okay, so you sort out the chaos, sort out the crisis. Okay, if we're not in crisis and chaos, then, oh my God, okay, we found, gone past the crisis, and we are now in a state of order. Everything is predictable, everything is going well. Very nice. Okay, the sun is shining. Okay, the birds are singing. Okay, the fish are swimming. Okay, we're happy. Okay, we're really, really happy. Okay, we're laughing and joking and enjoying life. Don't stay there too long. Don't stay there too long, because the state of order, there is absolutely no growth. Okay, we are not being challenged because we are in a state of order. We are in a place of order because we know, okay, we have the solution, we have the answer to every problem that needs to be solved. I know how to solve this problem. I have the map for this. Okay, I have people who are helping me, supporting me. Everything's going well. Okay, I'm making money. Okay, I'm getting the promotions. My business is growing. Okay, my community is thriving. Wow, life is beautiful. Life is great. But if I stay there, okay, I get complacent. I think that I'm king of the land. Okay, everybody is, we are all doing things together. Everything is going well. I am the king of this land. And when I am king of the land and I think I know everything that I need to know, okay, I will not be prepared for the next chaos that will occur. Okay, as long as I'm the king and I know everything and everything is under control, I am not growing because there's nothing that's challenging me, okay, to do something different. And I will just continue doing what I do in the same way over and over and over again. It works. It works. But there is no growth. And at some point in time, I might get bored. Oh my God, this is damn boring. And then I might create drama, okay, mess things up a little bit, that create chaos. Okay, so that then I have problems to solve. Okay, but when we create chaos, okay, and I will not suggest for anyone to create chaos, because the universe will give us gifts of chaos. and I don't like chaos. Okay, honestly, I don't like chaos. I actually don't like chaos, but I acknowledge chaos, and I make chaos my friend. Okay, this is so chaos is like my frenemy. Okay, I know I cannot make him my enemy, because if chaos is my enemy, okay, I'm going to suffer, okay, a lot. Okay, so chaos is my frenemy. Okay, the friend that I don't like, but I need to be with, because this friend that I don't like, okay, will help me. Okay, and it's helping me to grow. So the universe will give us our share of chaos. So don't create chaos on your own, because if you create chaos on your own, the universe will look at that and say, "Wow, you like chaos? Let me give you more." Yeah, funny things aside, maybe not so funny when we're going through the chaos. But don't stay in order for too long. Acknowledge the chaos that will occur, but more than that, prepare. Okay, prepare for the uncertainty, prepare for the unknown, prepare to go into domains that challenge you, okay, that challenge your model of the world, that challenge your beliefs, that challenge everything that can be challenged. And then accept that challenge and start thinking, okay, is there something that is true about this thing that I don't know? Is there something about this information that may be true or not true? Is there something that I need to understand better? Are there places that I need to explore more? Okay, that I've never explored before. So push for that growth. Okay, not by creating chaos. Okay, not by don't ever create chaos. Okay, but understand that the order that we are in, okay, is also not permanent. Okay, and chaos will occur again, and just be prepared for new chaos, and then ask the question again, and that's what it is for me. Ask the question again. What is this chaos designed for me to learn? So, and instead of, oh no, chaos again. What is this chaos designed for me to learn? Because I believe that all of us come into this lifetime, okay, with something that we desire to experience in this lifetime. We come into this lifetime with unique gifts, with unique talents. And all of us come into this lifetime to get an experience. There is something that we need to learn. And then our job is to discover the thing that we need to learn, the experience that we are designed to get. Because with our talents, with what we have, okay, there are unique problems, okay, that we can solve, that people that we can help, there's value that we can create for the world in a way that only we can, in a way that only I can. There's nobody else like me. There's nobody else like each of you. And that in itself is going to be a beautiful experience of life. So we all have our own unique individual journeys in life. And then we guide other people along. Okay, we help people solve problems. Okay, we are here also to help other people create the experience that they desire to get in their lives. So for me, that's that part which I know. Why I've experienced all the chaos and everything that I've learned from the chaos. I've already experienced the chaos. Okay, I've already experienced the chaos. I've already experienced the pain. I've already lost millions of dollars through some of the chaos. Okay, I've lost time. I've lost people. I've lost money. It's past. It's done. What do I do with all that experience? If I ignore it and they say, okay, I don't want to remember any of that. Okay, very painful. Okay, then I'm throwing all those valuable experiences away and wasting it. So to me, the bigger the chaos, the bigger the pain, the bigger the lesson, the more it has to be shared, so that other people will start to see what chaos is like, and they can make chaos their friend. So chaos, the uncertainty, to me, is the key to growth. And to embrace chaos is to embrace that growth. Okay, so that's it from me for this evening, okay, which almost didn't happen because of the chaos that occurred. Okay, I was happily preparing to do the live stream, and then there was a power trip, pom. Okay, and then my computer crashed, pom. And right up to 7:30, I was attempting to figure out how come my camera was not working, and then I had to reboot the system a few times. I had to fiddle with a lot of things, and finally, in the last 30 seconds, everything worked. So what did I learn? From this chaos? Okay, be more prepared. So thank you all. Okay, thank you all for being here this evening. Thank you for your 60 minutes. Thank you for your 60 precious minutes. If you enjoyed this session, I look forward to seeing all of you next week again. I am Douglas Ng from the Ikigai Zone, and I am all about embracing chaos, finding purpose, and living fully. Okay, and if you want to learn more about the work that we do, okay, there are links, okay, to a Telegram chat, okay, with people who want to learn more about the work we do. Please click on that link to join the Telegram chat. There are also other links, okay, to my other social profiles and other resources, okay, in the description below. I look forward to seeing all of you, okay, maybe at some of the programs that we run. Okay, we're having an Ignite Your Ikigai Zone program coming up in Singapore 25th to 27th of October, and we're right in the middle of preparing for that. I'm really excited excited about seeing people in class again. In the meantime, okay, please like, share, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing all of you again next week. This is Douglas Ng signing out. See you soon.